appropriate agreement to provide access to the node. The borders, as I understand, have been currently drawn, places this node within the protected areas of Myth Loros. We are not want to push that as an issue. We do feel that there should be cooperation amongst all of our peoples.
Your maps are lies. I have maps. I have maps. They show the node is ours.
That is why we would like to bypass those disputes and come to a deal where we can share access, where we can bring our peoples closer together, work together.
Kianan steps forward. Perhaps we should start with who would lay claim to it and why. The Venara would lay claim to it because by our estimation it is on the border between the Venaran people and the Protectorate of Myth Loros, and we wish to have it, but the veil is thinner here, and it is easier to contact our ancestors. This will be a place of spiritual pilgrimage for my people. Do any of you have such a claim?
I believe such a claim could be made in the names of the elves of Myth Loros, if that is how we wish to proceed with the discussion.
But why? It seems like, at least to the Venarans, the reason why you want it is just as important as your claim to it.
Yes. These points and confluences of magic are very important to the elvish people. It is how we weave together very powerful and protective spells and magics. Access to this location helps us through contacting other places, finding other peoples, and finding the highest levels of magic and self-realization. Of course, we do not see our needs as being the word being soul needs. We do not need singular access to this place. We just need our scholars, our mages, our brilliant minds to be able to understand the veil and its purpose here. I do not see this being in conflict with the Venaran, very important Venaran connection to the people of the spirits, the ancestors in the past.
You see, Kianan makes eye contact with the Venaran behind her, and he seems to nod ever so slightly. Sense motive.
All right. Are these people humanoid enough to not impose that penalty?
Yeah, there's not a penalty. They're anthropomorphic enough. You can.
All right. Those cat people, the bird people. I mean, those who. Woo! 22.
I don't even know if she can beat that 22. God damn it, Mark.
What do you mean you can't run 3 characters you never played before at the same
Shut
time
up.
with the 3 backups of each of the making 6 characters plus your brilliant making
Leave me
7
alone. Fine, you lose D&D.
No, that part comes later.
As long as we can woo, we have not lost. Woo!
Yeah, you're not sure what that nod was about.
Okay. All right. There's weird eye contact. Do knowledge local Laria. Do I recognize any of the people who didn't introduce themselves? Specifically Killian, who I don't know his
Make
name
a
is.
roll. Make a roll.
There we go. 22. Are you 9th level? Or 11th, whatever the magic number that is?
No. You've never heard of this.
Alright. He
This
is
person.
he is Venarin with red face paint.
Solskjaer
Yes.
is specifically now trying to not look at them because he's imagining how they would look partially rotten, and he doesn't want to see it.
That's a good thing. That last part of it is a good
Yeah,
thing. He doesn't want to
that's
see it. It's the best part of that whole thing. Stop peeking.
Yeah, he is peeking, though, because he's also fascinated. You know, just in case anyone's reading his mind.
Which, I mean, the Scarfedgies kind of look like frogs to me. Just saying.
The Swiftpaw tribe do not demand ownership of the node. What we do demand is the opportunity to use it as any of you would. Would be unfair and unjust and would upset the balance within us, or within this group, too greatly if any one of us held it. That is our claim. And that is a good enough claim for any of you. And I'm just gonna...
Don't call
We have
me Miss
worked
Kitty.
too
Don't
long
call her
and
Miss
too
Kitty.
hard to maintain our peace, and we will not see it destroyed. I'm just curious how well she does on her roll. This doesn't affect you, this affects the others. Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, Miss Kitty. Oh, these people that got good bonuses.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good.
All right, Miss Kitty. But don't call her Miss Kitty. As the currently, if anybody's reading thoughts, Donnovan is going like, don't.
And Solskjaer is saying in his head over and over and over, "Don't let the cat out the bag. Don't let the cat out the bag. Don't let the cat out the bag."
Nice.
The Strix. The Strix should have this. This is ours. Question is, should we let you have it? You traipse about our territory. You who climb our trees. You who come from nowhere. Just take land. Take a tree. No. This is ours and we will not surrender it. Why? Why should we let you even look at our node, let alone use it? Why?
Make a sense motive.
Not doing that one.
My rolls have. Oh, I need better rolls. 23.
Anybody help him out?
I don't have that as. I don't have that as a class. Hold on. Just wondering if I put any points into it.
You just gotta get above 10.
Probably. She is an elf. She'll try.
Solskjaer's just trying not to ruin the conversation.
And Broyon's doing his stats youth.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. You got a.
Alright, so that brings it to 25. So you kind of get the sense that he is willing to let... He doesn't believe his claim, for starters. And he's basically asking what will you give me? What will you give me to let this go?
He's a charlatan. I believe the Venaran principle, the Venaran viewpoint of why you want something is quite important. What would the Strix, or the Scarvengis, do with the node? What does it do for them?
We would protect the node. Our node. We would study the magic. Make the magic ours.
Does this place feel any different?
Yeah, are we
magically?
Maybe.
We're at the dot on the map.
Yeah, you're a sorcerer, right? Yeah. Yeah,
I'm a sorcerer and a bard. I'm a borcerer. Or a parcerer. On
Yes,
the sword, but that doesn't really get the point across.
There is an energizing sensation as you get close to the place. A little bit of butterflies in your stomach kind of feeling. But good kind.
Wee, shiny. Do I get a sense of what the node might do?
No. You're sure. You're relatively sure. You are only 6th level. You're relatively sure it would require study. Well, actually, make a knowledge arcana.
I'm just going to say 34. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. It'll require some study, but certainly, at least some spells can be enhanced if they are cast here.
Like meta magic enhanced or increased caster level?
Increased caster level.
Access to, say, 10th circle spell type thing? Potentially?
Maybe you don't know.
You don't know what 10th circle even looks like, little basic bitch.
And this is only a couple days away from Myth Loros, right? The place where they chose to make the tree and the mythal. Oh, really interesting.
So there might be the tree might be on one, and this might be another one. Make another baby tree. Called it Myth Loros.
Yeah, Solskjaer is going to think about, are there other, like, radial points equidistant from the tree in other directions?
Mm-hmm. Do they form a path?
That'll keep you from thinking of dead cats.
So, if he's a 6th level bard, he'll use his lore master once per day.
Okay.
Right, it'll be like close to 30, we'll say 30.
It'll be 30, yeah.
Yes, it is entirely possible.
Yep.
That there are other radial points around Myth Loros.
He wants to say something, and he's like... And he's trying not to look at the Strix, and then trying not to look at the Venaran.
And additionally, that the Myth Loros itself might be one sort of a node among the nodes.
Yep.
If one of these were disrupted, the mythal might come down.
Is there a chance for us to take a short recess?
We only just started.
Kianan raises her staff. I believe a moment of conversation amongst ourselves would be appreciated by all.
I have to pee.
Let the elf go pee. We will converse.
Okay.
Everybody kind of takes 5.
He is gonna... I'll say 5, 6, 11, 16. He wants to pee closer to where the node is. He has to pee,
Huh?
but he's like,
I need to go over here.
I'm assuming as a bard, you can kind of feel the arcane connection
Yes,
as well.
yes, you can.
Why don't we come with me? We could all pee together.
I could pee.
I'll pass. Thank you.
Royan just looks at him.
I fell
know
for
you
this
that
one
well.
one time. Yeah.
Party's
All right,
not done
Donovan
yet.
and Solskjaer will go pee.
He kind of like tries to be as small as he can as he's moving through the field of vision of these strange creatures to wander to where he's feeling the. He'll turn around if he feels the strength of the node bigger in one direction. He's really awkward.
Warmer, cold.
He's trying to find the middle or where there's a strong point.
We're gonna pee on it.
And he's trying to pee on the strong point?
No, he's pretending that he has to pee
Okay, yeah.
to kind of wander around and get a sense
To get a closer feel of
to
it.
get a
Okay,
closer feel.
make
of the
a
center.
perception check, Adam.
All right. Is there a big
And
X
he's
somewhere?
looking at Donnovan like he's trying to telepathically communicate with them without the ability to have telepathy.
30.
All right, you notice that the Venaran, unnamed Venaran, is
That's
Is-
actually
is-
not a 30. That's it's a 24. I didn't update. I updated my ranks. I didn't update my.
the unnamed Venaran is not being subtle. He is looking at, he's looking at social.
Hopefully, we don't pee on some of their ancestors.
Okay,
That would suck.
So
Like what is wrong with that creature?
Oh.
when we're kind of just away from him a little bit, he's going to cast a message spell.
Just grabbing a cup of water.
It's a 0th level spell. He'll just include he'll include Solskjaer and Donnovan because they're close at this point.
We can whisper. Don't speak loudly. They might kill you.
They're not going to kill us. They might kill us.
If they know what I might know that this might do if it actually is destroyed, we're all doomed.
Certainly, you're exaggerating.
Spider's web. Tree at the center of the spider's web. But if we remove the node, the web comes undone. The middle. The middle.
You're saying the mad.
You guys have way more problems than I do.
No, we can't let them destroy the node. That's fine.
No. But we also can't let them know that we know that how important it is. Why would they send us here? Why would they send us young ones here? Why would they send We're a sacrifice. We're a sacrifice. Now I have to really pee.
And he goes running off to go pee.
Man, I
That
came
is-
back because of that. Now,
that is some on point role playing right there.
Marty, you get an
No,
extra 2 XP.
Well,
Wow, that guy really just can't decide where to pee, huh?
Everywhere.
so Rala, you think I'm a good statue?
Hey, Rala, have you seen my pecs?
Well, they're kind of a little bit away. If Solskjaer cast a message spell, Donovan is going to cast a heroism,
Okay.
but he's going to incorporate it into a. He's going to sing the song of peeing.
Now that's roleplay. He's been drinking blood.
Use that tension.
Did you pee on a node, Marty?
No, he ran away from the node and then
Yeah.
he peed, but he squats when he pees.
Oh, well, he might not have a doodle. He can't pee. So it's the perform check was 30. He's singing to himself. He's humming a tune while he's peeing. And if anybody wants to know that he cast a spell, that would be the DC to figure out that a spell was cast.
That's awesome.
Alright, no, he gets away with it.
Soulshar comes back.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
No, it will not.
Come now. Certainly it will.
My elven part of me, my mortal part, tells me we're doomed.
Come, Soulshar. You've done peed. This way.
Yes, I feel strangely relieved.
It's what happens when you pee. Excuse me, Mr. Fresco.
It is actually
Yeah.
a very Fresco is a very beefy kitty man.
Perhaps afterwards.
You're just frightened as he's going by. He actually scoots ahead of Donnovan to go join the others.
After the negotiations, you might have a word with Broyan. You might find a common bond, or not. He's somewhat interesting. Where were we?
Ours being shiny.
Good.
Statue shiny.
Shine on.
Got your back.
I didn't
You got this. You're doing good.
Thank you.
didn't
with
let
your
the
words.
cat out of the bag.
Is what he whispers to Rala.
Oh, yes. You better make sure I'm there when you do. Do you think any of them are gonna spit?
I don't know. Do they have breath weapons?
Ooh, breath weapon sticks out a notepad. Possible breath weapons and things.
Okay, Solshar looks mortified that some of these things might be spitting Venarin or spitting
Acid or something. The Dorska steps forward. I am ready to reconvene. Kiana raises her hand. I am also ready to reconvene.
Scavenges is ready.
As are the representatives of Myth Loros. What are the Scavenges looking for in terms of trade?
First, you can maybe pay sticks. You rent like in a room at an inn. You pay us and we let you use our node. But first, you pay innkeeper Scavenges.
People have inns.
What did he say?
The bird people have inns. He's whispering with his his message.
We message well.
We have inns. Apparently, that's horrifying. It is.
That's typically the owners of inns own the land that the inn is on and live somewhere in the vicinity. That's not so much the case here.
We live in vicinity. We are very close.
For only 1 mile from their mountain.
Why you want to use our node? It is our node. You pay us and we let you use. Maybe if you are good. If you are good little guest at our node.
We propose a different arrangement.
Bah! The proposal. You just pay us.
We would like to set up a trade route with the Strix.
You want to trade with Strix?
Yes.
The Venaran representative raises an eyebrow, as does the catfolk.
Yeah. Well.
What would you have for trade with Strix that Strix would want from little elves?
Making faces.
There are many things that the elves have. We wish to share bits of culture, learning.
Shinies.
Healing.
You have shinies.
Damn right.
Yes, the elves shine. We are looking to open up trade with everyone, and we would like to make this location, as it is somewhat central and of interest to all, a point of trade. A place where all can access the node and trade openly and safely between our peoples.
Who would control the node? This is the catfolk.
No.
Make a sense motive.
Alright. I'm better now because I had my pee and I'm refreshed. Ah, God damn it, 24.
I don't think that's probably not gonna make it. I'm gonna double check, but
No, it doesn't make nothing because I rolled a d6 over here.
I could roll crap. I could roll crap or
Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me.
You we're gonna leave it. Soul shot defend the node.
yeah. Okay, no.
Okay.
She's got motivations, but you don't know what they are. Sorry. What was your answer?
I hadn't answered yet. I was
Okay,
waiting for
please
some
answer.
insight before I decided how to answer.
Yeah.
I would propose that representatives of Myth Loros maintain order at the trading location, maintain the safety of the node. We're not used to long walks. Some of our members
Sleep spell.
The fight's on! The fight's on!
We're elves. We're supposed to be immune. Okay.
I would propose that the elves, neutral representatives of the elves, maintain control and order at such place.
Sense motive. There's going to be a lot of this. Sense motive.
There's going to be a lot of this, yes. Keep sense motives on tap. 29.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so. Okay, so you know, Dorska is comfortable with this.
Okay.
This is a perfectly satisfactory, if not preferable. No, I'll go. Yeah, no, you did well enough. This would make her very happy. Her
Excellent.
motivation is by the look she's been giving Scarvengis is that
Fuck
the
Scarvengis.
Strix, yeah, fuck Scarvengis. They cannot have control of this. As for the Venaran,
Mm-hmm.
doo-doo-doo. Where are you, monkey lady? There we are.
Don't call them that. Whatever you do, Donnovan, don't call them monkey people.
Who else has a plus 14?
Or damn dirty ape.
They're damn dirty. Yeah, they do not like that.
Do they have they have tails? They can't be apes.
Yes, they have.
Except for that one movie where they weren't, and they were. So I guess yeah.
actually be plus 13 because an hour. Yeah, no, yeah, she is also happy with this.
So I bet there's one person who's not happy with this.
Yeah, Scarvenges, I don't think even has that great of... Oh, damn you, Twitch.
He's an int-based caster, I see.
I'll just roll and see what comes up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, rolled a 20, so...
Scarvenges have good poker face.
Scarvenges. Scarvengi doesn't take your shit.
So, still 29.
Oh my god!
What you got a plus? You don't have to tell me.
No, well, you beat him. Scarvenges
Yes.
does not like this because you are not paying Scarvenges.
This would produce an opportunity for profit from the Scarvenges. Scarvenges can control the access of the Strix to the trading post and get a portion of trade with the Strix.
Make a diplomacy check.
Yeah, go ahead and tax your people all you want.
That was what I said. Yep.
He's raising an eyebrow at that.
32.
Scarvenges. You put soldiers here, protect it. And you protect Scarvenges when he attacks Strix who come here to trade?
Yes.
And you give Scarvenges some shiny today.
Turns around. Turns around. Cough up the shinies.
Broyan, actually, you say that, he looks a
No,
little sad, but he goes to his coin purse.
No, she just waves it off. No. I was about to say a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, but that probably doesn't translate well in this situation.
Solskjaer is gonna start trying to pull off the silver buttons off of his garb. I never liked silver, anyways.
He's got DR. Why would he wear that?
Yes! You have shinies for Scarvenges.
Okay, so he's tugging off he's ruining his vest by pulling off the buttons.
He is the one that looks the most nervous, too, so yeah. He's coming. Right now.
So,
You have nice ring, too. I like your ring.
Fire Goal.
Yes, collecting shinies.
This is
holds out his gold ring.
this is
Scarvenges takes the gold ring.
Yes.
this is not how commerce is done.
Yes, we trade.
What did
We
you
trade.
give in, what was given in return?
Oh, you get your way. You get your way now.
He pockets the buttons in the ring.
You get your way. You can keep the Strix node for now. And we will trade here. And we will build your bonds, if you want.
Yeah, no role required. He has no interest in building bonds. He's here to make money. For Scarvenges, not the Strix.
Right, so we get Scarvenges wealthy, then Now, do I have any thought that he has the ability to, like, control the Strix in any way, shape, or form? Like, he hasn't provided, like, I don't have any ability to control the elves. I go home and say, yeah, I did it. And they'll be like, screw you, boy.
You have noticed. Yeah, he hasn't expressed that he is any form of leadership. The only thing you've got to go on is the other two Strix with him are very deferential and don't say a freaking word unless spoken to.
Okay.
So he either is some form of leadership, or has the ability to put Ahmed to sleep, or
Not too much.
Don't worry, Mark. This isn't a commentary
Little
on your
bit, not
DMing. This is just
Oh,
Ahmed.
this is 4 hours sleep.
or he's capable of just doing something terrible to them.
He can wreck house.
Yeah.
And fire is in his name. We'll just throw that right out
They do
there.
call him Fire Gull. Yeah, Scarvengi's Fire Gull.
So that wasn't like a magic ring of soul shards or anything. It was,
it was a +1 ring of protection.
Why would you just give it to?
Because he's terrified of it.
The Strix agree to this if others agree.
The Venaran accepts the elven proposition. As do the Swiftpaw. You say nothing. Kianan pipes up. As the party that introduced the proposal, it is expected that you will have a draft written up, and we will meet here again to each sign it.
And the tradition would be in how long?
In 1 month's time.
1 month's time. Perfect.
Unless you wish to change, it is your proposal.
No, the proposal is sound. The early payment to the Scarvengies will be noted.
My hand feels naked.
He's just whispering in the spell.
Okay.
Yes, you can make it. Scarvengi's don't care. Scarvengi's got a nice new ring. Ha ha, little pale thing.
No, Donnovan is going to use the message spell. Was that ring of any sort of? Was it just a ring, or did it have sentimental value?
It is my only magic ring. I found
Where
it. And now this Scarvengi says it.
Now, elf, feed us. You brought food to feed us. Now feed us. We are your guests at your node that you are borrowing from us.
Please don't feed us to it.
We won't feed ourselves to it. Rala was the one who's the alchemist, who's most likely to know how to cook. Well,
Ahmed.
Ahmed!
Yep.
dum. Okay, Donnovan agrees. He tells in the whisper spell. He tells Solshar that we will replace the ring, and the buttons.
Solskjaer just wants this to be over.
Okay. We're going to have the meal, and Donnovan will do some entertaining that evening, or whatever. So,
Should we have a eulogy for the deer before we eat it?
yes. Could you lead us in a eulogy? It's an excellent idea.
I was but just walking along, minding my own business, eating some of the spring roots and enjoying the sun. And then, out of nowhere, fuck! And I felt it, piercing my side. And I couldn't hold myself up any longer. I was looking at the grass from an odd angle, wondering why I started to feel so cold. So cold. And then it appeared above me, the smirking hunter, with a dagger like a tooth in his hand, and with the tug he let my life essence spill out. So cold. So cold.
Thank you, dear.
That's Rala, by the way.
And
You're
with
so considerate
that,
for letting that happen, Donnovan.
and with that, bon appetit.
The birds dig right in.
Has the deer been cooked?
You cooked it.
You cooked
Oh.
it, yeah.
Good. Rala looks at it. Not so cold now, are you?
As soon as the Strix finish their meals, they take flight and leave without saying anything, really. They just
Do
leave.
feathers fall?
Yes, feathers fall.
Bling, 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 bling. Put it away.
You're collecting samples?
We must clean this up. Must clean this up, she says.
Roll a bluff.
Oh God. Not a class ability. Oh dear my.
Too much time in the lab.
Let's just say there's 3 of those. A 19 bluff. I'm just cleaning up.
Okay. Donovan already knew you weren't cleaning up, but he knows you're not cleaning up. Kiana, Dorska.
It has been a pleasure negotiating with you.
It has
I
been
look forward to our meeting next month.
I know it will go swimmingly. And
Are
we
you
will...
sure he is alright?
He cringes
No.
even more.
He, in terms of being alright, he is who he is, and this is a daily occurrence.
That's one
Very
of the best
well.
characters I've ever met.
We do truly wish to expand our bonds of friendship. This world has become very much a home for us over these centuries. We need to integrate ourselves more thoroughly with its people.
We look forward to this. Dorska kind of perks her head around. The Catfoot wouldn't be totally adverse to perhaps cementing a stronger friendship with the elves. If they so desired, of course.
The look on Solshar's face is that this prospect is horrifying. He's trying so hard not to say anything, not to screw this up, but betraying that he's having all sorts of weird thoughts.
This proposal is kind and intriguing. I shall bring this back, and we will see what is possible in the near future.
Thank you,
He-
Donnovan.
Bonds of blood and of family are the bonds most close.
Thank you, Donnovan.
Are they gonna come to visit?
I suppose
Hopeful-
we could. Yes. Yes, we could come to visit.
Excellent.
We would like to see your tree. I like to climb trees.
Myth Loros is a very brilliant tree. It has grown very strong over these years.
Until next time. Forgive me, but my companion and I wish to make some time before the sun sets. Until next time, Donnovan. And the
Next
Venarin
time.
takes off. And the cat just kind of goes, probably a good idea. We shall take our leave as well.
Clutching the bag
Next month.
so tight that his knuckles are white.
And the catfolk leave, leaving the elves to their node.
Excellent. And now Rala goes around and starts collecting samples, like their fur, and probably the saliva they left.
Donnovan is going to summon a piano and play a soothing song for Solskjaer, and I think soothing is actually a thing that
He can do
soothing
calm
is a thing.
emotions or something, or
It's here. Second.
Yeah, I was looking at Dirge Bard. He can actually use his charm person against undead, which is funny.
A soothing just heals. So and he doesn't have the soothing performance yet. No, that's the 12th level version.
Seems to calm him
He's-
down.
Yep, just calm him down. Some nice music. He's a bod at the bod school. He's probably done exercises before. We will replace the ring. It was.
It's worth it just to have that experience be over.
Don't worry, we'll get that one back.
I almost let the cat out of the bag. I almost let the cat out of the bag.
yeah, those were like cats with hands.
They were like cats with hands. So, how were my words? How were my word lances?
Your word lances were like right on, knocked them all right off their word and phrase horses.
Entropy, I'm so sorry. He's actually opening the bag and talking into it. I couldn't let you out.
Solskjaer,
Yes,
we're all friends here. Perhaps you'd like to introduce Entropy to Broyan and Rala.
she opens the bag and sort of
Please.
shows it to Broen.
You got a cat skeleton there, buddy. I think something happened to your cat.
Yes, it was unborn.
What?
And he goes over to Rala and shows her.
What is
Oh, fascinating. Yeah, that's
Donnovan?
Daryl,
He's
right?
using the confusing words again.
He found an artifact that brought his dead cat back to sort of life.
Huh?
It's
Rala,
all bone
this,
and
this is the cat that went missing from your laboratory about 6 months ago.
it is all bone
was-
and no meat.
It was,
Was it a
it
skeleton?
was an old cat, but yeah, this is.
Was it her cat or just like a thing in the lab?
It was just a thing that kept the rats down.
Oh.
Don't worry, you already took samples of all the cats that.
And the monkeys.
Do you I'm a character who's supposed to run around and collect DNA samples from everything?
I'm not saying anything, but they did eat there, so they left saliva and.
She seems to
Food
be cleaning up, but cleaning up only little tiny bits of the mess.
Is she cleaning up only for the Strix or for all the races?
Ahmed?
Everything.
Okay. So, did it work? Your
Well, we'll have to return in a month with paperwork. But yes, we will control this place, and the Scavenges are going to become intricately familiar with. And then, what was the name of the trade house? Give me a second. Intimately
House Dallenbeer.
Tellenbeer. I think we'll recommend Ven's deal with the Scavenges.
So, this is a woo moment then. All right,
Yeah,
woo!
right. Woo!
Give us a woo. Come on, Rala. You first. Woo! That was pretty good. That was not bad. Come on. Come on. Come on, Solskjaer. Just one.
He goes over behind a tree and pukes.
So, Ven,
Sweet.
how did I get to Uker's sheet? What type of weird muscle memory on my,
He pukes because he's nervous.
Bring Myth Loros with me.
Donovan is going to cast ventriloquism,
Yep.
and he's going to make a woo from behind the tree where he's puking.
There we go.
Woo!
All right.
All
So
right.
you make your way back. So you get there without interruption back home. Whom do you report to?
I will report to. What's his face? What's his major malfunction?
His face is Venser, maybe?
This is the head
No.
of this is acting Sinjil? Or is it
Yeah,
Tormian
acting
of the house?
sigil. Acting sigil. Yeah.
All right.
So Vensner. Yeah.
Ah!
Not Tormian.
You're back already.
Yes, the negotiations went well. We are not at war, and we will maintain control over the confluence of ley lines. We did have to bribe a Strix, so we'd be wondering the storehouses for a minorly enchanted ring for Solskjaer. He gave one up. As well, we will need to deal with, need to discuss with Tormian or someone from their house to set up the trading post that will be built there.
Venser gives you an appraising look. You've done well. Quite well, Donovan. This will not be the last request we make of you.
It
In fact,
was
you can expect the more you succeed, the more difficult these will get. But they are in service to your people. Can you accept that?
stories get very boring if things get easier as they go.
Well said. Well said.
Solskjaer looks miserable.
He was right. If I do good, they're just gonna make me have to do better next time. All right, Solskjaer. Let's see if the archivist doesn't have a ring somewhere down there for you.
Oh, there are plenty of rings, but one doesn't just simply play with any magic ring they find.
In the morning, I will have to get the details of exactly what transpired, but for
We'll-
tonight, celebrate. Celebrate your victories. It's important.
Brilliant. You know what that means, don't you?
Woo night.
Woo night. Time to shine.
Solshar looks like he's in pain, like he stepped on a tack. Ahmed, Rala needs to go and deliver the samples to her master.
Yeah. So she'll do that.
Okay.
With all the notes and everything she took.
We'll be shining over at the Stag's Head.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Donnovan.
There's a quick scene with Rala, actually. If you don't mind, Mark.
Sure. Yeah. No. That's it for my encounter. It's all yours now.
Give me a perception check. That was really cool, Mark. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was pretty cool juggling the 6 or 7 voices at once. It was pretty good. Pretty good display of technique there.
I personally loved the part.
So Rala, there's
Greatest
somebody.
compliment Ahmed can give.
There's somebody in your master's laboratory, and you overhear a conversation that they're having.
Okay.
Is the potion of longevity ready?
Yes, Lord Pharaoh. I have been able to acquire enough blood from samples of elves to create the potion. While this will do nothing for us, I am sure that it will act as a suitable bribe.
Yes. Keep them coming.
The problem is, acquiring samples is difficult. I already have some of...
I don't want to hear about the logistics of it. Just get it done.
Yes, my lord.
I am on the verge of finding out about the bloodline of the Razoldi. The
Drinks
Rajoldi?
potion of invisibility.
Damn it, is the J silent? Who gives a fuck? The runecasters speak of a bloodline.
Yes. Yes. I have not been able to ascertain whether or not this particular bloodline contains the essence of the creatures that you mentioned. And there are no such samples that are in any of our archives, even with the great druids of the past. But there is a way of finding out. Oh yes, that horrid thing that you speak to. Again, I do not care how. It has its risks.
Understand me. I certainly do hate when I have to repeat myself.
As you wish, Lord Pharaoh. I thought it best that you knew some of the particulars and some of the risks involved.
We pay you well. It is not time for us to renegotiate your contract.
Yes, Lord Pharaoh. Understood.
He's stalking out. He pauses for a moment as he's passing the invisible thing, like he may have sensed you there, and then continues to stride out.
She's gonna wait a few minutes.
Lord Ivos Farrell is a warlord.
Ooh. Alright. Alright.
Now,
Well, what weapons does he carry?
He carries an elvish long blade.
Cool. I'll wait till the potion runs out.
Okay. Your
Then
master
I'll act
actually,
as if I'll act as if I'm walking up.
your master actually goes into his chambers. There's this weird door that he has that's made out of bones, that he has a ring that he kind of wraps along the bones, and then the bones all kind of open up. You've never been able to go into this chamber.
Might as well.
Okay. There's a simple and strange looking basin that also looks like it's made out of bones, and it's kind of in a shrine-like area, and it's actually surprisingly there's kind of a workshop up to one side and sort of